Pleased to have an opportunity to review the 2018 season with Titans General Manager Jon Robinson. Third straight winning season for this franchise. First time that's ever happened as the Titans. Certainly some good things, some things I know you weren't thrilled about, but give us your overview of the 2018 season, if you would.
Obviously, wish we would have gotten the tournament there. I think that's all 32 teams' goal when they start the season. Thought there were some good things to build on as we move forward. New coaching staff, thought they did a good job, and some performances by some of our younger guys that that really give us some future to look forward to.
Anything or anyone associated with the 2018 Titans that surprised you?
Not surprised, but I was happy for the defense to see them really rally around Coach Vrabel, Coach Pease's scheme there. Play really good team defense really all year. A couple of our younger guys on the offensive side of the ball. Derek ran really good at the end of the season. Corey Davis took a step in the right direction. So some things to build on moving forward.
Most impressive part of Mike Vrabel's job in his first year as head coach from what you observed?
Just the way he went about on a daily basis trying to teach and coach the players, regardless of whether they were a younger player or an older player, trying to help them with their craft from a technique standpoint, from a fundamental standpoint, and just how hands-on he was really in all three phases of the game, which I think is really important for a head coach.
Most here at St. Thomas Sports Park are not surprised that offensive coordinator Matt LaFleur became a coach at age 39. To those outside of this building, why are people here not surprised that LaFleur is now the coach of the Green Bay Packers?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the trend in the league now. The young offensive-minded coaches, they're getting these opportunities to be head coaches. And Matt did a good job for us. He comes from a coaching tree that's the lineage and the coaches that he's worked under. He's certainly got a really good knowledge about the game, about the pro game. And really happy for him and his family.
How will not having Matt LaFleur as offensive coordinator and subsequently having a new offensive coordinator affect this offense?
We're still kind of going through that now of what direction we're going to go. I think we want to try to keep the continuity as familiar as possible, the concepts, what we're calling certain things. I mean, there's always going to be change on a yearly basis. You're going to tweak things here or there. But I think if we can keep at least somewhat the same with our players, I think that'll bode well for us.
And it'll help your quarterback, Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, Marcus, he showed that, he made some really good plays for us. Missed some time, had some injury issues that kind of affected his season. But, when he's out there, I thought he did some things and played at a really high level and made some plays for us and was key in a lot of our wins.
What are a couple of things that the Titans need to see offensively in 2019 to take the next step?
I think really overall with our entire football team and certainly on the offense, it's just overall consistency. I thought there were stretches in games that we really moved the ball well, that we stayed on track. We got into manageable situations from a yardage standpoint and put points on the board. And I think we've just got to continue to improve the consistency of our performance.
The offensive coordinator departs to become a head coach, but your defensive coordinator, Dean Pease, decides to stay and return to what was the number 8 defense in the NFL in 2018. Obviously a good thing. It certainly gives them a chance to build, right?
Yeah, no question. Dean's got a wealth of knowledge about the game and the pro game in particular. Glad he's back. I thought our players were extremely receptive to him. I think that they realized he was trying to put them in the most advantageous position possible for them to individually go out and make plays, which in turn helps team defense.
This is off-season number 4 for you with the Tennessee Titans. Will you play free agency differently than you have in the first 3 off seasons?
Yeah, we're kind of going through that now. We're getting ready to have some of those meetings with our scouts and then our coaches. It's a market-driven part of the roster building process. You take stock and you've got some players that you certainly have your eye on. You just have to see if the dollars in the sense work for you as you try to manage through your cash spending and your cap spending.
All of the underclassmen don't have to declare for the 2019 draft until January the 14th, so there's more time. But as you look at the overall sort of makeup of this draft, do the draft's strengths fit what the Titans' needs are in this offseason?
At first glance, it certainly looks that way. We've got a couple other rounds of meetings that we've got to get through. We've got all-star games. We've got the combine. We've got to sit down with these players and get to know them on a personal level and kind of check their football intelligence. Is it going to fit what we're trying to do here offensively, defensively, or in the kicking game? But it looks like it's going to be a pretty good class.
Finally, How different do you expect the 2019 Titans to look from the 2018 Titans?
You know, that's every year. That's the business of the NFL. There's going to be players that were on this, you know, this last year's team that won't be on next year's team. That's the nature of the league. There'll be new players that are coming on to the team. I think the 2018 team, you know, was a little better than the 2017 team. Just looking at the roster, and you know, it's our hope and it's my charge and our charge to have the 2019 team look even better than the 2018 team.